All right, it is Week 12 Nagy on Sports. We are at TIAA Bank Stadium for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Browns here in a must-win situation after dropping 2 straight. Here sitting 6-4 with their playoff lives seemingly in the balance here, especially the way they played the last 2 weeks. So without further ado, let's get the game going. Eifert approaching the football, and he bangs it down the field here. Beautiful day in Jacksonville. That's Chris Claybrooks, the kick returner. He's going to go ahead and take a knee, rookie from Memphis. So Gardner Minshew out underneath center here to start the game. He's going to turn around, he's going to fake it to Fournette. He's going to roll to the right. Myles Garrett has got him for a sack. Myles Garrett, nice play. Great to see him getting in there quickly. Myles Garrett with the sack from his right defensive end spot there. He just beat Cam Robinson, that tackle out of Alabama. And he went right over and he ripped him to the ground. No penalties there. Nice play, Myles Garrett. We need to see more of that from this front four, but especially from Myles. Great sack to start the game. Minshew, 5-step drop now. He's going to roll a little bit to the right, zips it over to the side. It's caught on the outside there. That is Tyler Eifert. Tyler Eifert, the new tight end here in Jacksonville, of course, spent the beginning of his career, the first 8 seasons, in his 8th season, his first 7 seasons in Cincinnati. Very talented tight end out of Notre Dame when Notre Dame was just cranking out great tight end after great tight end. And always had talent in Cincinnati, just could never really stay healthy, it felt like. Minshew with time, he's going to throw it deep to the left side. It's caught and dropped. It's caught and dropped over there. Greedy Williams knocked it out of the hands of DJ Chark. Great play there. And the Browns are going to get a nice 3 and out here on their first possession. Again, momentum so important for this team. And after getting embarrassed the last 2 weeks against the Texans and the Eagles, again, I'm trying not to be too overly aggressive here with my words, but I think this is a must-win situation. It really is. So again, welcome to Nagy on Sports. I am Phil Nagy. I'm watching this game here with the first time with you. There's Natson. Good look at Natson. He's been very quiet. Here's we're wrapping up into the second half and end of the season. Got some fun things planned. I've been experimenting with some live streaming to potentially do some playoff games if we get there. And then, of course, the draft and free agency. I've adopted a buddy to be my GM. So we're going to knock it out that way, and we're going to have a bunch of fun. So Baker turns around. Play action to Chubby, rolls to the right. He's got plenty of time. Fires down the field. It's caught. Hooper, he's got a big 32-yard gain on first down there. Austin Hooper. Great play there as they ran that little play action. A little boot to the right. That's a Kevin Stefanski staple. And Hooper was down there. You can see Bryant was in the picture too. That was that 13 personnel. Oh, Jacksonville's actually going to challenge whether Hooper, and it is upheld. Nice job. Good quick refereeing there from the booth. And Jacksonville is charged a timeout. Doug Marrone charged a timeout there. And we have a black screen of death situation already here. 13:38 to go in the first quarter. Cleveland's got the ball. There we go. All right, here we go with this 22 personnel now with 2 receivers as well. Or 1 receiver on the outside, 21 personnel. And there's Chubb to the right side for a 4-yard gain following Teller and Conklin on that right side. There's Joe Schobert with his first tackle again. Pro Bowler for the Browns for the beginning of his career. Could not come to an agreement in the offseason. Wanted more money, I think, than the Browns were willing to give him. And so now here he is anchoring the middle of this Jacksonville defense for Doug Marrone. And we will see what sort of an impact he has. Across the middle, there's going to be Beckham, and he's going to get just enough for the first down, I think. It's only 6. No, 3rd and inches now. Tackled there by Rashad Melvin and company in the middle of that defense. So, again, Joe Schobert just couldn't come to an agreement, came down to Jacksonville. And he's a great player, and we'll see what he does. They already kind of torched Demarius Randall earlier this season in terms of playing prominent former Browns, at least on the defensive side of the ball. They turn around, they're going to go play action to Chubb. Now Chubb goes right, they throw it out to Chubb, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. Nice play. Nice play there to Nick Chubb on the right side as he broke that first tackle and got 5 yards on a 3rd and inches. So nice play here. You could see that cornerback, no match for him on the outside there, number 21, with the big whiff on that tackle. He just kind of got ran over there. That is the defensive back rookie, C.J. Henderson out of Florida. There's Kareem Hunt right up the middle for 8 yards there. So good balance so far of Chubb to Hunt is what we are really looking for, I think, in terms of this Browns offense to hum along at their best pace. So again, that was C.J. Henderson, that 6'1" rookie, first-round pick out of Florida. Very talented, but he got run over by Chubb there. There's Chubb off right side. Oh, he makes a huge cut, and he's in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, what a run to the outside. That little off-tackle run to the right, he wasn't touched. And then he made a huge juke there. Whoop. And he totally whiffed. I think that was maybe, I couldn't tell if that was Miles Jack or Ronnie Harrison. Either way, big-time juke and a big 7-0, yes, 7-0 lead here for the Browns in Jacksonville. Huge way to start the drive. Huge for their confidence, huge for their momentum. Baker Mayfield making no mistakes, which again has got to be potentially the most important key to all of these games moving forward, because it seems to really be when he plays well, they win, and when he doesn't, they don't. I wish I could say that it was more scientific than that, but it really has been all about number 6 there, as you can see him getting that huddle rallied even though they're going to kick off. It's one of those weird things, I think, that Madden will show you the offensive huddle after the touchdown until they kick off. So thanks for joining me here. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys have been super awesome, and it's just been really great and kind of fun to interact with you and answer your questions. Eifert now boots the ball away. But I really appreciate you watching and tuning in. I'm having a blast making them. And like I said, I think we're committed to going through the offseason and trying to get next year going as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. Claybrook does take this one out of the end zone. There's a good look at the rookie from Memphis. A very, very talented kick returner. I think he's probably also like an emergency cornerback as well. Not sure how he got to keep the number 7, but I won't question it. So here's Minshew out for his second drive. Look at that, 71 to -7 total yards. I'll stick with that. This time they go play action. Across the middle, it's picked off. It's picked off there. He's going 15-10, 5, touchdown. It's Cadillac Carl with a pick 6, and he does the Chief slam. What a play, Carl Joseph. They ran that, I think it was maybe an RPO. They faked that handoff, and then he threw it across on the slant to Chark. And Carl Joseph just read it and picked it and ran it back for a touchdown. And just like that, 4 minutes into this game, the Browns lead 14-0. What a play, Carl Joseph. Not just going to hit you, Cadillac Carl. He's going to pick it, and he's going to drive that Cadillac all the way to the end zone. What a play, Carl Joseph. Browns 14, Jaguars just absolutely shocked here at home. Not that their fans really care much, from what I understand. Their home fans are fairly tepid. But the ones that are here and the ones that are supporting, we're not quite getting the boo birds yet, but I think we're going to be pretty close here if the Jaguars don't come out and do something. So couldn't script a better start if you're a Browns fan. They needed it after the last 2 weeks, especially that second half against the Eagles. They were just so brutal. The play calling was so bad. And gosh, we needed it. 14-0. Here is Eifert to boot the ball down the field. 11:02. Claybrook's going to take it from 2 yards deep. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to get tackled right away there. It looked like Sheldrick Redwine and Willie Harvey combining on the tackle there as Claybrook's. So Minshew comes back out. Again, a little bit shell-shocked. Of course, a lot of Jaguar fans thinking that the full tank is on here for Trevor Lawrence. But, we'll see what happens. There are some other teams that might not be doing so well either. We're going to turn around, go play action again to Fournette. Minshew's got lots of time, and he fires it deep over the middle. It's caught by Chark this time. Good pass there. DJ Chark, talented wide receiver from LSU. There are a lot of talented wide receivers from LSU just on this field, but certainly all over the league. Definitely feel like they've got a claim to wide receiver U, if you want to have that argument. Other schools might disagree as well. Alabama's got some talented one. Ohio State's got some talented one. USC's got some talented ones. Nice little chip block there, and he fires it out. It's Eifert to the far right side. Joseph takes him down. But you can see Jacob Phillips was blitzing up the middle, and right after the play action, Leonard Fournette just took his legs out. You see the end of it there, and number 50 rolling around on the ground after just getting his knees chopped out from underneath him. So, Jaguars driving now. They're already down to the 20 after 2 long passes to Chark and Eifert. And now it's the first carry for Fournette. And he goes to the right side for 4 yards. Ogunjobi is going to be the one to take him down. So Leonard Fournette, much maligned over the offseason. There were rumors that they were dangling him in a trade. The price tag must have been too high, or they just didn't get any offers that they wanted, because here he is. He's back. And he is a talented running back for them, of course, when he is in the game. The 4th overall pick a couple years ago. Firing right side, taken down at the 6. He fires a strike over there on that right side to Chris Conley, new receiver for this team, after spending some time, University of Georgia project, spending some time, I believe, in Kansas City. I'd have to look that up here. But nice little stop route, and then he turned around right in front. Good open field tackle by Denzel Ward. So very quickly inside the 10 now. Firing left side. Caught, no, dropped. Dropped. Greedy Williams helped knock it away. DJ Chark was there. He had the ball in the end zone, but cannot bring it in. So Minshew getting a little face-to-face there. Easy there, Miles. Everybody's going to be watching you this year, buddy. Got to make smart decisions after the play. So big power formation. Fournette behind, looks like Charles Jones, their 3rd string tight end, will be acting as a cornerback. Now he's going to go far left side, and it's caught for a touchdown, and it is Charles Jones. So the fullback, tight end, H-back, whatever you want to call him. But look at this, all kinds of time, and Minshew throws it. There's 4 dudes just right on top of each other. But Charles Jones finds a way to catch the ball in front of Joseph, and just like that, Jacksonville answers back. 14-6 here, the kick upcoming, and the kick is good there. So 14-7 is Josh Lambo, kicker here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So 14-7, 8:26 to play. It's been a lot of scoring here at the beginning of this first quarter. We'll be back after the kick. Nagy on Sports. All right, Lambo is approaching the ball, and he boots it away down the field. Josh Lambo there. It's going to be taken by Natson 2 yards deep. He's up to the 20, the 25, and he's going to be taken down right at the, call it the 26, being a little generous there. Taken down by safety Jared Wilson. Maybe Gerard Wilson. He's got 2 R's there. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Jared Wilson, Gerard Wilson, if you are listening, I do apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. So, back comes Baker Mayfield, I formation behind him. Hooper on the line to the left, Jarvis and OBJ in the pattern. They go left side with Chubb. He's going to pick up 2 yards, maybe 3. They'll call it 3 to that left side. There's Joe Schobert again, first one to hit him as they run right up the gut. There's Doug Marrone, the ageless one. Kind of looks like everybody's grandpa, right? Everybody has a grandpa that looks like Doug Marrone, I think. All right, turn around, and they're going to give it to Chubb again. He's got a hole on the right side. He's got more. Big truck stick there on Ronnie Harrison. Take his seat, son. Woo! What a hit there, Nick Chubb. They will credit Harrison with the tackle, but he paid for it. Great blocking to the right side. Just a great power run to the right there. See those linemen filled that hole, just kind of that, I couldn't tell which gap it was. Went away too fast, but nice blocking regardless. Turn around, give it to him again. He's going to get stopped in the backfield this time. No gain as he was met right away by Taven Bryan. There, the defensive tackle in the middle of this defense. There, a player out of Florida. Taven Bryan, 3rd-year player and a talented one. Also, Al Woods, the other defensive tackle, was in on the stop. 2nd and 10, Baker from the shotgun. He has Hunt in the game. He's got plenty of time. He's going to fire left side. It's caught by Landry. First down, Browns down to the 29-yard line. That was a strike. And look at Baker Mayfield now, 4 for 4 for 70 yards. Look at this thing. This was just a whip to the left side in front of Melvin. Harrison comes over to finish him up, but great play there. Nice little, just a little bit of a post, kind of a seam route there from the left slot for Landry. That's a big first down. Now they're going to go Hunt left side, and he's got room, and he's going to get tackled. But he gets 6 yards before he is tackled there. So the Browns kind of doing whatever they want. DJ Hayden, the corner, there with the tackle. DJ Hayden, of course, 8th-year player out of Houston, spent some time, I believe, with the Raiders and the Colts. Again, I'm doing this kind of off the cuff since I am calling it live. I don't have all my deep dive stats in front of me. There's Hunt left side. He's got the first down and more. He's going to be taken down at the 17. Taken down there by linebacker Quincy Williams and company, but Quincy Williams was the first one to get him there. 2nd-year player out of Murray State, Quincy Williams. There's a good look at Chason as well, one of their other rookies from that national championship LSU Tiger football team. Double tight end and Janovic, they go Chubb again. He just pushes his way up the middle there. Nice gain of 8 yards on first down. This is a great sign, guys. The Browns are kind of running and passing at will and setting up the play action, which is what makes this Stefanski offense so special, the ability to get 8 yards on first down. And now on 2nd and 2, you have all kinds of options available to you. The Browns driving again. They're going to go delayed handoff up the middle. Hunt is going to get real close to the first down. I'm going to guess there. Yep, call third. They're going to call it 3rd and inches. Just kind of based on what I've seen from the cameramen. What the little graphics look like after watching this many simmed games. You can kind of tell when they're going to give him the 3rd and inches, even though he got 2 yards. All right, so empty set on 3rd and inches. Interesting call. Again, you can see Beckham out far to the left. Back to pass. He's going to get sacked. Right away, he sacked Josh Allen, talented defensive end there. Top draft pick a couple of years ago, and he just was completely unblocked. Conklin went with the defensive end, or went with the defensive tackle, I mean. They shifted that protection to the left. Some blitzers came in, and Conklin just, I don't know, nobody there. So that's the danger, I suppose, of an empty set, no back there, as Josh Allen just had a free run at the quarterback. And so the Browns drive stalls, but they do get the field goal there. Seibert kicks it through, so 17-7. Browns lead, 2:37 to go. We'll be back in a minute. So that nice drive of the Browns stalls after the Josh Allen sack. And now Seibert approaches the football, and he will kick it deep into the Jacksonville air. Clayburgh's going to take it from his goal line now. He's going to go up. He makes one man miss, and then Andy Janovic there makes the tackle at the 29. Good to see Andy Janovic getting involved in special teams. That's got to make Mike Prefer happy to see some of the better offensive and defensive weapons being willing to play special teams there. Andy Janovic, very, very underrated free agent signing. Some of his interviews in the offseason called this offense a dream offense for a fullback, and he has certainly been a big part of the success of this 6-4 start to the season. Minshew now under center. He's going to turn around. They're going to give it to Fournette. He's going to break the first tackle. I think that was Claiborne. It was Adrian Claiborne there. You can see 94 is going to be, they've made a concerted effort to try to get him into the game a couple more times. So Fournette breaks the initial tackle from Adrian Claiborne. Again, that free agent who came over from the Falcons in the offseason. And he makes the first stop in the hole, and then Myles Garrett cleans him up after a 4-yard gain. That's Leonard Fournette. Shotgun for Minshew. Little drag across from right to left. It's Eifert. He's going to be tackled short of the first down there. A slew of Browns defenders in there. That's already the 3rd catch of this first quarter for Eifert. And Kevin Johnson, the slot corner, was the first one to make contact with him. So now a 3rd and 1 here. Clock running under 1:30 left in the first quarter. Again, 17-7. Gardner Minshew under center. He's got that I formation. They're going to turn around and give it to Fournette. He's got the first down. Myles Garrett gets him, but not after he gets about 5 yards there for the first down, as he followed Cam Robinson and Andrew Norwell, who when he came over in free agency a year ago, or maybe 2, I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 years ago now, became the highest paid guard, and he is a good one there on that left side, product of Ohio State. Now they go Fournette to the right side. He's got a big hole. There's nobody over there. Finally he's made contact with at the first down line, and that was Denzel Ward who slowed him down before the rest of the Browns defenders could knock him down. Look at this run to the right. Maybe you could have called holding there on that right tackle. Vernon was no match for the right tackle over there on that side. And luckily, Jacob Phillips was able to come over and help clean up after he was, first hit by Ward. So there's another big run to the right side by Fournette. This time, the Cadillac, Carl Joseph, knocks him down. That's the end of the first quarter. So just going back and looking at the roster, that's rookie Juwan Taylor. He's in his second year. He was a rookie last year. Juwan Taylor, 6'5", 312, playing right tackle over there. There he is, 75 there at the bottom of the screen. Turn around again, give to Fournette. He's got, he makes one, no! He's going to get hit in the hole. Nice play there. It looked like Phillips hit him in the hole right away, and then Ogunjobi cleaned it up. Or maybe they're going to say Myles Garrett. I couldn't tell if that was 50 or 95. They were kind of right next to each other. So Myles Garrett having a good game so far. Already his third tackle, and he had that big sack on the first play of the game. So double tight ends to the right, two receivers to the left. Fournette alone in a single back. 5-step drop for Minshew. Firing left side. It's caught in front of Greedy Williams by Chark, and then he makes a little turn and goes upfield for about another 8 to 10 yards there. DJ Chark, that's Tiger on Tiger crime there. Greedy Williams covering DJ Chark, and Chark wins that battle. Luckily, Denzel Ward was in the neighborhood since both receivers had lined up on that side, was able to bring the tackle, but the Jaguars are down to the 13 again, driving on this Browns defense. He fires it to the right side. It's caught and then steps out of bounds. That's O'Shaughnessy, the second tight end behind Eifert there. And he makes that catch over on the right sideline. James O'Shaughnessy, sixth-year player out of Illinois State, 6'4", 245. Good size there for your second tight end, good blocker, and obviously some decent hands there. But it's only a 1-yard gain, so we'll take it if we're the Browns on defense. Now Fournette up the middle, going to cut it to the outside on the left. He's going to run into Delpit, who makes a nice sure-handed tackle. Good play there. More LSU on LSU crime. Man, we got a lot of LSU Tigers in this game. Leonard Fournette, of course, LSU, and Grant Delpit from LSU. Doug Marrone looking on. His Jaguars, after kind of getting a little bit of a punch in the mouth with a long touchdown drive and then the pick six, have rallied to score on their last drive, and now they're driving down inside the 10 again. Minshew back to pass. He goes right side. It's caught, and he's tackled at the first down line. Did he get the first down? We'll see what the spot says. 4th and 1. He is short there. Tyler Eifert. And he was met by Denzel Ward and then other defenders coming over there. So nice play by the Browns to bring him down, and we'll see if Marrone decides to go for it or if he wants to put Lambo in for the field goal. Looks like Lambo is out there to kick this field goal. No, they're going to fake it. They're going to fake it. He's going to throw it to the right side, and it's dropped. Wow, cool little fake field goal there. The holder flipped it over his head, and then Lambo tried to throw it over to the tight end on the right side, Eifert. But very smart play by the Browns there, as he actually was covered pretty tightly and very luckily drops that ball in the end zone. So the Browns take over. Interesting choice there on 4th and 1 to go with the fake field goal. Here's Chubb. He's got left side. Tackled by Melvin, gain of 6 on first down here as the Browns try to get out of the shadow of their own end zone here. So interesting play call. I haven't seen that one. That was pretty cool. The holder kind of flipped it over his head and right to the kicker, who is ready to become captain quarterback there, but unfortunately good defense and a dropped pass from Eifert over there. So big time formation shift here from Mayfield, and now he does a 4-step drop, and he's going to, 5-step drop, and he's going to zip it to the right side for the second catch of the day to Jarvis Landry. So nice play there. Interesting, they shifted that whole formation from right to left, and they brought that bunch over to the right. And Landry was there, and he just did about an 8-step run and turned around and caught that ball. Easy pitch and catch for first down. So 3 receivers in now. Turn around, they give the ball to Chubb, and he just steps the middle for 9 yards. Nice play there, Nick Chubb. He is running very well to start this game. And the blocking from the line has been very good. Another tackle there for Joe Schobert. And so very good run there, just right up the middle. Gosh, 8 and 9 yards he's getting on every carry here, which is huge for them moving forward. Janovic now in the game in the I formation. They're going to go play action. Baker with time. Now he's going to fire to the right side. It's caught by Landry as he came back to the football. Landry and Beckham were in the same area, but Landry the one coming back to the football. got it safely and then turned it upfield for a couple of yards. C.J. Henderson with the tackle, but nice play. Look, you can see there Beckham was entering that picture from the left, but Landry with the catch and then turns around to get that first down. So the Browns now very safely out of the shadow of the end zone, up to the 47 and driving yet again here. Across the middle, it's knocked away. Nice play there. Quincy Williams, the linebacker, just stuck that big left paw up there and knocked it out of the way. It was in front of Landry, right in the middle, again, right in front of Baker Mayfield. A lot of these passes are right in his eye shot here, across the middle, which dangerous, of course, for the receivers. That one knocked away by the linebacker. Lucky to get the ball back there. Now they go Chubb again, just pounds his way up for another 6 or 7 yards there. Good run, Nick Chubb. Joe Schobert making the tackle. They'll call it a gain of 6. Bringing up a 3rd and 4 for Doug Marrone's defense there. Look at Minshew behind him, looking on, waiting to get back on the field. So look at that, 13-7 runs to passes. That's a perfect ratio here to start this game, and the Browns have been very good. Across the middle again, it's Hunt on the angle route. He's got the first down. First down, so they had that formation with both running backs in the game, Chubb and Hunt. Chubb released right, Hunt released left on that angle route. He catches the ball right in front of Schobert, who had dropped too far back, makes a miss, in fact, and then he's finally brought down by DJ Hayden and company. Great play call, great execution. First down, Browns now in firmly into Jacksonville territory. Now they're going to delay the handoff to Hunt, and he's got a big run about 8-9 yards up the middle. So he's up to 32 yards on 5 carries, Kareem Hunt, and they have just been absolutely brilliant so far in this game plan. Despite that man's scheme tendencies, they have done a very nice job here in this Kevin Stefanski offense and playbook. Again, we've talked about earlier, Sims, that the scheme of the coach cannot be changed for exhibition. We will get to that change for next year's season. So even though it's Stefanski's playbook and his players, it's not necessarily a scheme fit, and Freddie Kitchens will call different kinds of plays. That's why we'll see like 3 screen passes in a row and stupid crap like that. Oh, God, that Eagles game still makes me so mad. So it was a first down. Turn around again, give it to Nick Chubb. He's going to go left side, just outside of Bitonio, between Bitonio and Wills. Great run again. He's got 83 yards now here in the first half. Another first down for Nick Chubb. Great little run scheme there. The zone blocking, you can see Teller all the way up looking for somebody else to block. That's a staple of the zone blocking scheme. As soon as you don't have anybody, you get up to the next level and you block them. So now Chubb on fire, you can see. And across the middle, touchdown! Touchdown, Jarvis Landry! Nice Browns drive. Great little pass across the middle, Landry from his slot on the right side. You can see there were 2 tight ends over there along with Landry. And that separation was created, and Landry was wide open in the middle, and he steps into the end zone. 6:09 to go. Extra point from Seibert is up. And it is good. 96-yard drive, 5:47, 11 plays. Masterful play calling, wonderful blocking, great playing from Baker Mayfield. Both running backs contributed. Jarvis Landry with some nice catches. And they have a 24-7 lead, 6:09 to go in the second quarter. Back in a moment. So really nice offensive drive here as Seibert approaches it and boots the ball away. Great play calling, great execution. Really loved that drive. That was a great Cleveland Browns drive. Playbooks bumps into the back of his blocker before Redwine, and I think that was Terrence Mitchell who was celebrating the tackle there. Yep, it was. So Minshew comes back out, 24-7. Again, the Jaguars had a great drive, and then they went for the fake field goal. So 10 would have felt better than 7. 229 to 131 in total offense. Minshew with all kinds of tight ends to the left. They're going to give it to Fournette to the right. He's going to be struck right away. That was Carl Joseph who came up and hit him right away at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there, Carl Joseph. He has been very good so far in this game. 2nd and 10 upcoming as the clock has run under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Another 13 personnel here with 3 tight ends out. Oh, no, it looks like 2 tight ends and a receiver. It looked like he was just lined up as a tight end. Across the middle, that's D.D. Westbrook. from right to left, right in front of Denzel Ward. That's our first chance to call D.D. Westbrook's name. Again, talented receiver out of the University of Oklahoma. 18-yard catch on second down. That will be a first down, and they are nearing midfield here. Under 5 minutes and counting is the clock here. Minshew out of the shotgun. He's got Chris Thompson on his left hip. He is the third down kind of receiving back. And there's a quick pitch out to the right side to Eifert, and Joseph takes him down again. Carl Joseph has been everywhere so far in this first half on defense. Already Tyler Eifert's 5th catch. So nice play there. So we were talking about Chris Thompson there on the left hip of Minshew coming over from Washington. And Jay Gruden, of course, the offensive coordinator for the Jaguars now, obviously knows a little bit about Chris Thompson from Washington. Knocked away there in the hole. That's Terrence Mitchell. Nice play there. Terrence Mitchell, he just stuck out that big paw and knocked that football down. 3rd and 9 upcoming. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Jaguars are on their own 48-yard line. So big third down here. There's plenty of time. The Browns could get the ball back and get yet another score to end the half. Blitz up the middle by Phillips. They're going to call a flag. Is that going to be a hold? We'll see what happens there. They are going to call holding on Jawan Taylor. We talked about him earlier. We had some nice blocking. The Browns, of course, though, are going to decline it because it was an incomplete pass on third down. So smart play there by Stefanski. They're just going to take the punt instead of the extra 10 yards. So nice rushing that was Myles Garrett around that left side. And right tackle Jawan Taylor had no choice but to rip him to the ground. A very rare holding call against Myles Garrett. Bad punt there by Quigley, I think. And it goes out of bounds at the 36. So net, not a huge. They're going to get like 12 yards of net on that. That's not exactly the way you draw it up if you're Doug Marrone there. Oh, sorry, it's not Quigley anymore. It's Logan Cook. Logan Cook in his 3rd year out of Mississippi State. I'm sorry, Quigley. I think Quigley used to be the punter here, though, right? And he used to be number 9, I think. Out to the left side, out of the backfield is Kareem Hunt. He doesn't go out of bounds, but that's okay. I think they've still got plenty of time. Clock's going to be under 4 minutes, but a little swing pass out to the left side. Kareem Hunt was there out of the backfield, and he's going to pick up 7. Already his 2nd catch. Again, he had 8 last week with all those stupid screen passes for like 20 yards, which is ridiculous because he had so many negative plays. Double tight end and an I formation. They go Chubb right up the middle. He's going to break one tackle of Williams, and then he's going to get tackled down by some teammates there. But Nick Chubb is hot, hot, hot. He's got 87 yards now here in this first half. Just banging his way into the defenders. Love to see that truck stick. He is incredibly good at breaking tackles. This broken tackle stat is off the charts here if you've been looking at the stat sheets before each game. 3-step drop for Baker. Right side. It's caught by Hooper. He's got a first down. Down to the 41. Nice play there. And Austin Hooper catching more first downs. That's what he does. Nice 3-step drop. Look, good little catch. It was hard to even see if Hooper had turned around yet. Schobert was in coverage over there. Nice play there. First down, 2:20 and counting. Definitely be able to get one play off before the 2-minute warning. You haven't had to use any timeouts. There's Chubb again. He's tripped up by Al Woods. 97 there. The big defensive tackle just got him enough by the ankle, so they fell forward for 2 yards before Quincy Williams finishes off the tackle. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. 24-7 Browns on the 39. Definitely in striking territory here. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. Got to try to get some points here. They will get the kickoff in the second half as well. Nice look there at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville, Florida. Shotgun for Mayfield. He's got Hunt. Hunt stays in the block. They go across the middle. It's caught again. Looks like Higgins. He's got it. First down, Rashard Higgins down to the 23. Clock continues to run. Shimmy shake those shoulders, Rashard. Shimmy shake, Shard. There's a lot of alliteration there. I didn't even mean to do that. Down to the 23-yard line, though. Great play from that right side as they were kind of doing a zigzag pattern. Hooper was cutting out. Higgins cut in. First down. Baker back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Fires it left side. Beckham down to the 5. Nice play there. Odell Beckham in front of Rashad Melvin for a first down. Browns down to the 5-yard line, and they got 3 timeouts in 1:20 and counting here to get 5 more yards and really put the chokehold on the Jaguars here to end the first half. Baker out of the shotgun, bunch formation to the right. You can see Hooper, he's going to go right, they're going to go left side. It's cut by Hunt, but he's actually going to step out of bounds at the 6. He had room, but Baker kind of just delivered it to him on the wrong shoulder. If he had let him a little bit, I think Hunt could have made a man miss and maybe have scored. Instead, he goes out of bounds and actually lose a yard. So, but the clock does stop because he went out of bounds. So 1 minute and 5 seconds from the 6. Mayfield under center now, 3 receivers, and Chubb in a single back. They're going to delay the handoff to Chubb. He's up the middle. Touchdown! No, they're going to call him down at the 1. I was waiting for the little graphic to pop up. Now the Browns will call a timeout. He's down. He's got to be down at the 1 foot line. Gosh, I thought he was in for sure. I thought you were in too, Nick Chubb. He seems upset by it. So 3rd and goal here from the 1. 1 minute left. Big power formation in, 3 tight ends and Janovic in the game. A lot of big beefy bodies right there on that line. Turn around, give it, no, play action, and get sacked. Oof. Ill-advised play call there. Ill-advised, and actually looks like Jacksonville called their second timeout so that they can get the ball back. So not quite exactly what I think they wanted to do inside the 10 there. A negative pass play to Hunt. Nice run for Chubb, which may have actually gotten in the end zone, but the booth chose not to review the spot. And so the Browns now will settle, for this 26-yard field goal from Seibert. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So, again, points there, certainly better than nothing, but you hope that lack of touchdown does not come back to bite you in the second half. Again, as the Browns will get the ball back, but take a commanding 20-point lead here, which was great. So nice job, and we will see, the kickoff here in a moment. All right, Seibert approaches the football and bangs it away. Austin Seibert, 53 seconds remaining. Clayburgh's going to take it from his goal line. See if he can get something going. He's going to juke right. He's going to juke left. Are they going to call a face mask on that? They are. Willie Harvey with the face mask. Unfortunately, 15 extra yards, and now you've just given Jacksonville the ball up to the 43 to start this possession. They've got 1 timeout left. 48 seconds as they try to get down into Josh Lambo field goal range. So ill-advised penalty there by Willie Harvey on special teams at backup linebacker. Minshew from the shotgun. He's going to fire it left side. It's caught out of the backfield. Chris Thompson is going to be tackled very surely there in the middle. Mac Wilson led the charge. Clock ticking. Now we're under 40 seconds. Nice tackle there by Mac Wilson in the middle of the field. They are at the 49-yard line. That's 6-yard catch there for Thompson. Jacksonville not wasting the timeout, but they will go no huddle. Minshew out of the shotgun. He's got time. He fires it. It's caught over the middle. Short tackle again there, but it is a first down. They're down to the 43 as it was D.D. Westbrook. And then a very nice tackle there by Delpit to make sure that he did not get anything more than just the catch and going down immediately at the 43-yard line. 17 seconds. This would be a 60-yard field goal from here, so I don't think they want to try it just yet. Minshew out of the shotgun. They don't have any timeouts left. See how they choose to play it here. Minshew back to pass. He goes left side. He's got Eifert. Eifert's down the first down 20, and he's taken down. But what a play by Delpit. He tackled him inbounds. Eifert, how could you not go out of bounds? So stupid. Oh, what a play there. And that's the end of the first half. All Eifert had to do was step out of bounds, but he does not. Ill-advised play there. What a play. Bang is the kick here of the second half. They gave us no time. We're right into it. JoJo Natson gets the ball, and he gets tackled. And we are going to change videos. We'll be back with the Browns' first possession here in just a minute. All right, so we're back. That kickoff just happened. Again, I still can't believe that Eifert didn't go out of bounds. This is a horribly low football IQ play to make there. And then the second half kicked off. Natson took it, and then I changed to the second half video. I just missed it by a play. So we're good to go. Baker out of the shotgun now. Hunt on his right hip. He's back to pass. He goes left side, incomplete. He's looking for Jarvis Landry across the middle there on the little drag route. And he just overthrew him a little bit. Intended for Landry. But for the most part, Baker Mayfield has been sensational. Nick Chubb has been sensational. This Browns offense and defense have been very, very good here. Hence the 27-7 lead here starting the second half. Turn around, give to Chubb, right side. He's gonna get tackled. No, he's gonna break the first tackle of Josh Allen. That's gonna let him get just a couple of yards. We'll call it 2, as Josh Allen had him in the backfield. But broken tackle from Nick Chubb before DJ Hayden came to seal the deal. But he did get 2 yards. So Hunt checks into the game. 4 wide receivers now. It's Peoples-Jones in the game on that right slot. You can see delayed handoff to Hunt. He's up. He's going to get close, but he's going to get tackled short of the first down. Al Woods takes him down. 6-yard gain for Hunt, but unfortunately it brings up a 3rd and 2. A little too cute there. Again, I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of those draws on 3rd and long. I realize that some metric somewhere says that they're a good, safe play call. Not trying to force anything. When you're up 27-7, I guess I understand it. But Hunt is tackled short of the first down. So Jamie Gillen, for the first time, actually going to punt the ball away. And that ball's going to bounce down to the 1, to the 2. Oh, look at that thing check up at the 1-yard line. What a punt, Jamie Gillen, the Scottish Hammer. That's a fine-looking mang. What a punt there. Just drilled that thing, and it bounced once about the 8 and then just stopped dead at the 1. So Minshew here, all kinds of trouble potentially. He's got 2 tight ends on the wing on either side. Receivers are bunched. They're going to give to Fournette. Makes one man miss. That was Goodson. He gets up for a 5-yard gain to the 6, giving them a little bit of breathing room. But what a punt by Gillen. That was great. Gosh, he's good. What a find. I think we could thank John Dorsey for that one. We'll thank him for that one. All right, Minshew in the shotgun now. Thompson on his right hip. Still in the shadow, standing on his end zone when he throws the ball, but he's going to complete it to Eifert again across the middle, and they are going to get a first down there. So Minshew obviously very comfortable with Tyler Eifert here 12 weeks into the season, as Eifert catching everything. Good tackle there in the slot by Kevin Johnson, the slot cornerback for the Browns. Minshew under center, clock running. Turns around, gives to Fournette. He's met immediately in the hole by Mack Wilson. And then Jacob Phillips comes to help finish it off. Nice play by Mack Wilson, not Williams. Good play there, Mack. Great tackle in the hole. Just a 2-yard gain for Leonard Fournette.
Got it. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, come on.
2 tight ends stacked to the right, 2 receivers to the left on a 2nd and 8. Fournette out of the shotgun. They're setting up the screen to Fournette. They got it. He's got room to the left side. He's got the first down and more. He's on the left side. Finally taken out of bounds by Delpit. All the way down to the 38. Nice trying for a screenplay there. You can see how many Browns came in untouched. 3 of them. They were blitzing there. Unfortunately, they were blitzing 2 linebackers. And so it was a great time to run the screen pass there. Really nice play call, good timing, and Fournette with a big gain. Now here Fournette tackled immediately by Mack Wilson in the backfield. Great play, Mack Wilson. Larry Ogunjobi and Myles Garrett were also there, but Mack Wilson was the first one who met him untouched as he missed that block completely, did the offensive lineman. And Mack Wilson shot around him and took Fournette down for a loss of 1. Good TFL there for Mack. Minshew under center. There's that same tight formation on both sides with 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. Right side is caught. No, dropped. Caught and dropped as Denzel Ward knocked the ball out of D.D. Westbrook's hands. Great play there on the right side. Denzel Ward knocking that football away. It's going to be 3rd and long now for Minshew and the Jaguars. High fives all around in that defensive huddle. They are playing well today. Back to pass now. Minshew firing right side. Caught, but he is out of bounds. Caught, but out of bounds. Chris Conley. Yep, 4th down, boys, on the sideline. You show him. You show him what down it is. So an incomplete pass there as Conley was already out of bounds. 4th and 11. Logan Cook in to punt. Standing at his own 23.5-yard line. He boots the ball down the field. JoJo Natson waits for it. Bounces to the 10. Oh, no, this one's going to check up. No, it rolls into the end zone. I thought it was going to check up also for Logan Cook. Instead, that thing rolls right into the end zone. Browns football, 1st and 10 upcoming from their own 20. 10:15 to play here in the third quarter. Honestly, the Browns could just throw this thing in chew clock mode at this point. Run this game out. Chubb's been good. Just keep giving him the football. There's Chubb left side. He's got a little bit of a hole. First, approaching the first down. Uh-oh, Nick Chubb, he's grabbing that left elbow. That's not good. K'Lavon Chaisson with the tackle. Oh, God, he's dead. He's not even moving. He's not even breathing, guys. Nick Chubb, are you okay, Nick? Oh, my gosh. He's holding that left arm, and he's not moving. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Fortunately, in exhibition mode, he will be back for the next game, regardless of what the injury was. He may not be back in this game, though. And that's unfortunate because he'd been playing very, very well, was Nick Chubb. We'll keep an eye and see if he comes back in the game. Jarvis in motion on the right side. Now 3 blockers over there on that right. They go quickly across the middle. It is Jarvis, and he's got the catch for a first down. 14 of 16 for 182 for Baker. He's been very good today. And Landry, I think, with his 5th catch. Yep, 5th catch of the day for Landry, 74 yards. He has been very good. Miles Jack, the talented linebacker whose name we have not called much all day, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Bunch formation right. Hooper, he's going to cross the body. Nice play to block that left defensive end. That was Chaisson coming in. So nice little inside zone run there with the tight end coming across the formation, adding a little bit more eye candy there for those linebackers. And it's a 5-yard gain for Kareem Hunt on first down. So he is in the game, and he's in the game on running formations like this one. So that means Chubb's injury at least is serious enough to have him be missing this drive. 3-step drop, play action, now firing deep left side, and it's picked up. No, dropped by Richard Melvin. I thought that ball was picked. Very, very luckily it fell out of his hands. He threw that ball deep. He had the one-on-one coverage with Beckham. Just overthrew him a little bit. Look at Beckham playing defensive back there, doing a nice job of pushing Melvin to the ground so he didn't intercept that football. Nice play by OBJ. Mayfield now 3rd and 5. He's got time. He's shuffling in the pocket. He's got time. What are you doing? Now he's going to fire left side. He overthrows Beckham. He had him open. I think he probably could have just taken a few more of those shuffle steps. He would have had himself a first down. Instead, he fires it incomplete. He was looking for Beckham, who did break open late. But Mayfield misses him, and that's going to bring Gillen out again. So Gillen's going to punt the ball here from about his 30-yard line. Boots it down the field with that big left foot. This one's going to bounce at the goal line and into the end zone. So not quite at the backspin, and a little bit too much there on the power meter for Jamie Gillen. And that's going to get Gardner Minshew back out on to the field. There's Charlie Hewlett, long snapper.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
So now Minshew with that bunch formation to the right. Eifert on the inside of it. Fournette behind him. 3 receivers in the game as well. They're going to pitch right to Fournette behind that power. He's not going to get tripped up there, but he is going to get taken down. Sheldon Richardson gets the tackle there. Nice little 6-yard pitch around the outside. Thought maybe they might have had him in the backfield. I think that was Vernon on that side that had a chance to get him in the backfield, but he is not successful. 6-yard run on first down there for Leonard Fournette. Fournette back to, nope, Minshew back to pass. 5-step drop across the middle. It's almost picked off by Mack Wilson. He had it in his hands. He dropped it. Mack Wilson had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Unfortunate there. He was right in the pattern. Great coverage. Looking at that route as best he could, and he just sat down right in the zone where Minshew was looking, and unfortunately drops the interception, but nice play by Mack Wilson there. 3rd and 4, now they go play action to Fournette. Minshew with plenty of time, not much pressure now. Garrett breaks late, he fires it left side, but he's out of bounds. Eifert caught it, but he was out of bounds, so the pressure from Garrett late got Minshew to throw the ball a little errantly, or forced it to a receiver he didn't want to. a receiver who was out of bounds, and the Browns defense with another nice stop here. Logan Cook into punt again. And they have run a fake earlier on special teams. This would be a pretty brazen spot to run a fake. Cook does punt the ball away. Natson all the way down to his 15, and he's tackled right away. Gosh, JoJo has been not super great on the kick and punt returns since that opening week when he had the kickoff return for a touchdown against the Ravens. Again, if you remember, which was the only touchdown the Browns scored that entire game in that brutal defeat against the Ravens. That rematch is coming up here in a couple of weeks with the Ravens. Next week the Browns will go to Tennessee, and then I think it's the Ravens after that. But I do have the technology to look. That was an incomplete pass. Mayfield left side. Incomplete again, looking for Jarvis Landry. So yes, they go to the Titans next week, and then home on Monday night against the Ravens. Then back-to-back weeks at MetLife Stadium, Giants and Jets. And then they will finish with the Steelers at home. So tough end of the schedule. Every win counts. Deep down the right side. It's caught by Hooper. He's got it for a big first down. Down to the 39. Oh, it's Harrison Bryant. I'm sorry. I apologize. Harrison Bryant out of that 13 personnel. Look at that levels route. He goes one-on-one. He goes up and makes a huge catch. Great play there. Harrison Bryant. Here's that same formation, that 13 personnel. Too busy looking at schedules. I missed the personnel. Hey, but look at that glowing X. That means Nick Chubb is back, and he's sacked. Fumble picked up by Wills. And they're actually going to lose just a yard. But Josh Allen with his second sack. And it was fumbled by Mayfield, but Johnny on the spot there, Jedrick Wills, was lucky enough to be able to pick that football up and get the ball really close, actually back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 upcoming. So there he is. Love to see Nick Chubb in the backfield, whatever that arm injury was that had him literally motionless. Must have just been a stinger. Rub a little dirt on it. He's back. There's a nice completion to Beckham across the middle for a first down. 16 of 21 now for Baker. That's the 3rd catch of the day for Beckham. In front of the linebacker, Quincy Williams. Look at that hole in the zone. There's an umbrella of defenders all around him. Great play there. Good pitch and good catch. Now 3 receivers to the left. It's kind of a cool formation. 3 receivers left to the short side. They go play action to Hunt. Firing left side. Touchdown Beckham. He's got it. Touchdown Odell Beckham. Great play there. The play action froze that safety. So Beckham had one-on-one coverage there. You can see Schobert going to the middle, and he just got behind Rashad Melvin. No safety help. Easy touchdown for OBJ. Browns 33, Jaguars 7. Kick is up from Seibert. Kick is good from Seibert. 34-7 Browns now in big-time control. 5:27 left in the first half. Nice play there. Great catch for Beckham in the end zone. He leads this team in touchdown catches, and there's another one for him. We'll be back in a minute. All right, Seibert approaching the football. Bang, down the field. Claybrooks from his 1 is going to take it. And he's going to get ripped down right away. Nice tackle over there on that side by Taywan Taylor, the wide receiver. Yeah, you get pumped, Taylor. Good to see you playing some special teams as well. He is very fast. They got down there and ripped him down. So 5:23 to go. Minshew. I mean, maybe we can just call this game over. Just speed sim it to the end. But we don't do that here at Avion Sports. We watch every single minute of every game, even if it's a blowout in either direction. And it's been almost picked off there. Ward almost got it. Gosh, almost pulled that thing off the carpet as they tried to run a little bubble screen to the left. And it was dropped by the receiver. I couldn't tell if that was Westbrook or Chark. And almost picked off there by Denzel Ward. Great play, but incomplete. Minshew under center. Again, as I was saying, we watch all the games for every minute. Nice tackle there by Richardson in the backfield. Even if they're blown out of proportion or being blown out like the Ravens and Bengals games were, or a couple of the other, I think the Raiders game was a pretty decisive victory for the Browns as well, 20-plus point wins. So this one obviously now up big time 27-point lead is a pretty big lead. So, but we're going to let the whole thing play out because that's what we do here on Nagy on Sports. He's got his receiver. That's Conley to the right side. 3rd and 14, a long first down as he caught the ball in front of Denzel Ward. Big first down catch there by Chris Conley. You could see Ogunjobi had pressure late, but Conley on that deep out route just beat Denzel Ward there. Nice play, Minshew, with some good deep ball accuracy there, nice deep out accuracy. Now it's Fournette, big hole left side. He's not touched for 10 or 11 yards before Mac Wilson takes him down. Nice run by Leonard Fournette. He's a very talented running back. That's never been the question here. It's just whether or not he wanted to be here. And a lot of players feel like they're trying to get out of Jacksonville. You know, that stuff with Ngakoue, of course, who is on the team, but has been a shell of himself. Certainly haven't called his name today. Obviously his morale is pretty low, and that directly affects his performance, especially with Madden. So nice tackle there by Olivier Vernon on Chris Thompson on that inside handoff there. Clock going to run under 3 minutes in the third quarter. Jacksonville just playing for pride here, that Jaguar pride, the few and the proud in the stands remaining here. Also a decent amount of Browns fans, of course. They're everywhere. Huge and best fan base in the league. And that's not just my bias. I know there are plenty of studies that have shown that the Browns have one of the, if not the top fan base in the league. And certainly plenty of retired Browns fans down in Jacksonville and current Browns fans down there as well. Minshew out of the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Delayed handoff to Thompson. He goes left side. He's got some room, but he's not going to get around the next level. Great tackle there. Looked like Jacob Phillips. It was. Nice play there. Thompson had some room to the left side on that 3rd and long, but he goes down. 4th and 7 upcoming. We will see Logan Cook likely to punt here. Under a minute and 34 actually. 33, 32 to play here in the third quarter. Cook boots it down left side. And that thing goes out of bounds at the 1. What a punt. Talk about coffin corner there. Nice play by Logan Cook. Whew. That thing went out at the 1, folks. Great punt. So Baker now really backed up 99, 1st and 99 here on what needs to just be a drive that takes up a lot of time. He's going to 3-step drop. He's going to throw it. He's caught. Nice play there by Hooper to give them the breathing room. Little 5-yard play to the right side. Austin Hooper with the catch. Not for a first down today, but it is his 3rd catch of the game for Austin Hooper. He has been incredibly steady so far this season. Great pickup in the offseason by Andrew Berry. I formation. Oh, looked like Conklin might have moved on that right side. Was it Conklin? It was. They're going to back him up half the distance now to the 3, 2nd and 8. So not 5 yards, luckily, just half the distance. So they are to the 3-yard line as Jack Conklin jumped on that right side, which I would too if Josh Allen already had 2 sacks against me. Double tight set on either side. They go Chubb. He runs right into Josh Allen and he stumbles forward. Nice run by Chubb. He's going to get up to the 9. He was stopped in the backfield and then broke several more tackles to get up to the 9. So nice run there of 6 yards by Nick Chubb. So he's back. Whatever that injury was, that left elbow, seems to be fine to go now, as he is hot over 100 yards here in this game. Hunt in the backfield now, 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it to Hunt. He goes for the first. No, I think they're going to get him short. Schobert hit him right away in the hole, and it is 4th and inches. Nice tackle there by Joe Schobert against his former teammate. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Love seeing those points for the Browns and those zeros for the Jaguars. But the end of the third quarter, Browns looking probably to punt here. Yes, Gillen from inside his end zone will punt the ball away to start the fourth quarter. Browns very comfortably in control of this one. There's Claybrooks back. He's going to make one man miss. No, he is going to get tackled there. Money Mitch tripped him up, and then Tavier Thomas takes him to the ground. But because the punt came all the way from in the end zone, the Jaguars will get pretty decent field position here, starting at their own 44-yard line for Gardner Minshew. So, come on, Browns. There's no more points here. Let's just end this thing. No more than a touchdown would be great. Minshew swings it right side to Thompson out of the backfield. Good open field tackle by Terrence Mitchell there. Going to call it a gain of 5. The little swing pass out of the backfield. Chris Thompson. Again, that running back who came over from Washington, Chris Thompson. Lots of familiarity with Jay Gruden in the offense that he wants to run. Chris Thompson from Florida State, already in his 7th year. Firing left side, is knocked away. Gosh, Kevin Johnson, I thought he had a pick 6 right there. I thought we would have had our second pick 6 of the game as he jumped that route and he knocked it down. He could have caught it and he would have just crawled into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him but daylight. Oh, that would have been fun. 3rd and 5 upcoming instead. Minshew back to pass, still no pressure with the front 4. Now Ogunjobi pushing his defenders, and Johnson again on the coverage on the right side, and Westbrook's actually going to drop the football. Good coverage there by Kevin Johnson. 2 nice plays in a row by Johnson. You could see finally Ogunjobi pushed the pocket back to force that throw a little bit early. Good, really good tackle. Now 4th and 5, they're going to go for it from their own 49. 4th and 5, Minshew out of the shotgun. 2 tight ends, Fournette in the game. They're blitzing, they're setting up the screen. He misses it. Setting up the screen to Fournette, and it's incomplete. Lol, that play call from Jay Gruden doing his best Freddie Kitchens interpretation where they run those screen passes on must-get first down situations. And so the Browns take over, 14 minutes to go. Look at this goal line set here. Pulling guard is Batonio across the middle as that power O to the right side on that trap. 4 yards for Nick Chubb. So let's see now if Baker is in chew clock mode. We'll keep an eye on this play clock here. Ronnie Harrison with another tackle from his strong safety spot. Let's let this thing tick down, boys. Don't snap it early. Same goal line formation. Play clock down to 6 before he snaps it. Nice job. There's Chubb up the middle again. He pounds his way for another 3 yards. 3rd and 3 upcoming. 401 total yards for the Browns so far today. Gerard Wilson with his 2nd tackle. And the Browns can salt this one away now. 3rd and 3, Baker all alone here in this 5 wide receiver set. Looks like Beckham in the slot. Baker with time, he goes, it's caught, 1st down. That's Hooper. He's got it for a 1st down. Hooper, the 1st down maker. His 4th catch of the game. Nice simple little drag route across the middle. Baker can see him easily in his eye shot. Offensive line holds up. Easy pitch and catch, an easy play there on 3rd and 2. Now we go back to Chubb. Left side, breaks 1 tackle, and then he's going to go down at the hands of DJ Hayden. Up to 122 yards now for Nick Chubb as he's had a great, great game and has keyed everything else that has happened. This is exactly the way you want it if you are a Browns fan. Here's this big power goal line formation again. 3 tight ends and Janovic in the game. There's 23 personnel. They go Chubb again. He breaks 1 tackle in the hole again, as that was Williams who hung on and went for a ride before Miles Jack completed the tackle. So Nick Chubb just steady Eddie right up the middle, doing his job. Never flashy about it, never braggadocious. He's just a very humble guy. He's the absolute football player that you want on this team. There's Beckham left side. Nice strike down the left side. Didn't need to throw the ball. But took advantage of a coverage that they liked over there. And Beckham has got the ball down to the 9-yard line. Nice play there as he caught the ball in front of Melvin and Hayden. And he's going to get the ball all the way up to the 9-yard line. Browns driving inside the red zone again. Baker out of the shotgun with nobody back there with him. He's got to get rid of the ball quick. He does. Incomplete. I have no idea who that one was going to. The Jaguars DB was the one that was closest to it. He had the best chance to catch the ball. Cameraman thinks it was supposed to go to Landry, but I have no idea. There wasn't a Browns receiver within 5 yards of where that ball was thrown. So ill-advised only because the clock stops here. No reason to really have to do that. Just turn around and give the ball to 2-4 like that. Right side breaks the first tackle of Ngakwe, and then Schobert cleans it up in the hole. So it's 3rd and goal now from the 8. Again, I would have preferred to run the ball on 1st down and 2nd down. Keep this clock moving now. Baker out of the shotgun here. 3rd and goal from the 8. This is a tricky situation. Just don't turn the ball over. Left side, it's caught. It's caught short. Nice move by Landry. He makes one man miss, but he's not going to get the other 3 yards he needs. He's going to get tackled at the 3. His 6th catch. Nice move there, Jarvis Landry. But it is 4th and goal, and I would assume that they will just trot Eifert out there for this 20-yard field goal, and they will. So they killed some of the clock. Eifert's kick is up, and it is good. 37-7. Browns, 8:43 remaining. Remember that drive started all the way to, oh no it didn't. 2 drives ago started at the 99, at the 1-yard line. But we got the ball back and then drilled it down again. All right, we'll be back in a minute. We don't need to look at these guys huddle up. See you in a second. All right, Eifert approaching the football and boots it into the air here in Jacksonville. As afternoon is upon us, Clay Brooks from the goal line. He's going to get tackled right away. There's again Andy Janovic. Nice tackle at the 21 there. So anytime you can get him earlier or before the 25, you're doing something good on the coverage team. And that's got to make Mike Prefer smile over there on that Browns sideline. So Minshew back. Just trying to put some good things on tape here. Again, the Jaguars embracing the tank, or so it certainly seems here from our 1-week picture of them. They're going to go delayed handoff to Thompson up the middle. He's going to get tackled by Mack Wilson, but not after a 6-yard gain up the middle. Chris Thompson. Mack Wilson has had a very good season. He and actually Jacob Phillips has been a very, very bright spot for this team as he leads the team in tackles from that middle linebacker spot. He's rendered B.J. Goodson practically unnecessary as they run a lot of that nickel and dime. Wilson and Phillips are in there a lot more than Goodson is. It's only when they run 4-3, traditional 4-3 or heavier packages, that Goodson is even checking into the game. So maybe there's an injury thing there. Who knows? I'm not sure. That was Tyler Eifert off to the right side. That's going to bring up a 3rd and inches. Clock is running down here. Under 7:45 to play in the game. Minshew out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. He's going to go left side. It's caught and dropped. Caught and dropped there was Eifert that they were looking for again. And it's knocked out of his hands there by Mack Wilson. Great play in coverage there by Mack. And the Browns defense holds again. Will the Jaguars go for it? Nope. Logan Cook will come into the game to punt the ball. Standing around his 17-yard line. He's going to get the ball away from the 20. JoJo Natson lets it go over his head. Bounces to the 10. Checks up right away. And the Browns are going to get the ball at the 7. Nice punt there for Logan Cook. Both punters have done a nice job of pinning the other team deep in their own territory here. So now 7:28. Baker and the boys coming back out. Just, can we start kneeling now? I guess we'd have to punt eventually if we kneeled. Let's just run conservative offense and get out of here. Chubb up the middle. Hits his first man. He's going to break the tackle there of Schobert and pick up 3. And man, is he in a zone right now where none of these first contacts are bringing him down. Nick Chubb is just so strong. Gosh, some of these videos that are coming out of him lifting in the offseason during like the stay-at-home orders and stuff, he's just his lower body strength is absolutely incredible. Now they go again. There's that cool 2 halfbacks next to Baker on either side. They choose to go with the halfback gut to the right side with Hunt, and he's going to get the ball up for a 3rd and short upcoming. So like that formation where they have Hunt, and Chubb in there together on either side of Baker. So now the I formation. Janovic checks in on a 3rd and 1. Chubb behind him. Clock running. He's snapping the ball. They go play action, and he's going to be sacked right away. Ronnie Harrison, the safety, comes up completely unfazed by that play action. And the 4th sack of the game rendered there on that right side. Nobody to block him. In hindsight, Chubb maybe should have stayed in to block. He was releasing on the route, and Baker just did not have time to get rid of that ball. So Browns offense stalls and goes nowhere. Gillen punts it from halfway into his end zone here. Nice punt all the way down to the 40 where Claybrooks gets a great tackle there, and special teams play. Terrence Mitchell does a great job as he was still he was still locked up with his gunner, or his defensive player there, and he did a great job of making the tackle while still connected to that blocker. So great play there by Money Mitch, even though the ball is at the 50. It could have been way worse than that. They go to late handoff, knocked down in the hole. No, but Thompson gets out of it, and finally Joseph is going to come up and delp it as well. No, Greedy Williams, going to knock him to the ground. So 7-yard gain there. Nice run there. I thought they had him for a loss, but Chris Thompson shifty in the hole, breaking that first tackle, and ended up getting 7 yards on first down. Under 5 minutes now to go. Mercifully, this thing is ticking down. Let's go. Minshew out of the shotgun. He's got plenty of time. He fires it deep down the middle. It's caught by Eifert. Man, Tyler Eifert has had a game today. Delpit brings him down, but not after another big gain of the first down. 9 catches, 88 yards for number 88 there. But good open field tackle by Grant Delpit to ensure that Eifert did not get any further. So, man, he's been good. And he always is good. If he can stay healthy, he's good. Minshew shotgun, plenty of time. Left side, fires it deep, and it's caught. No, knocked away and almost picked off by Delpit. That was D.D. Westbrook. He had it, and then on contact from the defender there, he drops the football. So 2nd and 10, still from the 24. As Minshew fired that ball over to the left side, Westbrook went up for it, but could not come down with it. 2nd and 10. Again, and the clock stops, which is the worst part about it. Now right side, knocked away there. Jacob Phillips had followed Thompson out of the backfield, and he knocks it away with a big right hand there. Good defensive play by your rookie middle linebacker, Jacob Phillips. Again, really starting to come into his own here in his rookie season. Minshew out of the shotgun, 3:58. Of course, clock has stopped again with the incomplete pass. Now they go right side. Westbrook, and he's going to be tackled right away. Carl Joseph, Cadillac Carl, with a big hit again. He has had an exceptional game. Again, if you remember that pick 6 in the first quarter, Carl Joseph has had himself a game. So 4th and 8 from the 21. They're going to kick a field goal. They did fake one earlier. We'll see if they actually let Lambeau kick this one again. I'm not sure what 3 points does for you here, but I'm certainly not Doug Marrone, and I don't pretend to be Doug Marrone. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 37-10 with 3:14. Will this game never end? We'll be back in a minute. All right, so we are back. Lambeau approaching the football, and he boots it down the field. Browns 37, Jaguars 10. 3:14 and counting to play. Natson's going to take it up to about the 25. Call it the 26. Baker back out on the field with 3:09. Can we please just salt this thing away? I would very much appreciate it. Three wide receivers, Jarvis in the slot to the right, Baker under center, Chubb behind. They're going to turn around and give to Chubb right up the middle. Big hole, first down and more as he breaks the tackle of Hayden. Big run for Nick Chubb, 144 yards now for your stud running back. And this should just be handing off to Chubb until you can kneel. Excuse me. Gerard Wilson's the one who he beat in the hole, but he got 12 yards before he was touched. Nice blocking there on that ISO to left side. High formation, again, the big 23 personnel there. Chubb again, pounding his way down. He's going to be perilously close to another first down. He's up to 153 yards for Nick Chubb. 2nd and 1 upcoming. They should not have to run another play here until the 2-minute warning. Nick Chubb just getting stronger and stronger as this game goes by. Needed it from him. Was kind of absent again. if Baker's turnovers and his play dictate the wins, the success of Nick Chubb is a very, very important 1A in terms of Browns' indicators for success. So 2 minutes to go now, right at the 50-yard line. Baker under center again with that goal line formation. They're going to go power over the right side. Batonio pulls, and Chubb follows him for his 26th carry. He's up to 162 yards and a first down. Nick Chubb. You can see there Batonio pulling from left to right. Still some power run scheme thrown in here eventually. It's not all zone run. So now they go shotgun. You can see there Hunt and Chubb on either side of Baker. Who's going to get the ball? Hopefully they'll hand it off. They are. It's going to be Hunt, and he's going to be tackled right away by Chason in the backfield. Nice play there. Like Layvon Chason, rookie from LSU, tackling Kareem Hunt. So we're under 1 minute now. Will the Browns keep running offensive plays, or will they just kneel? And they're back in that split running back set again with Chubb and Hunt. The give this time is to Chubb, and he's going to go. He's got a first down and more. He's untouched, but they're going to call a holding penalty, I think. Who's it on? He had a great run. They're going to call it on Wills. Yep, that left side was awfully wide open, and Jedrick Wills getting the holding call on Chason on that side, it looked like, or Ngakwe maybe. So, nice run by Chubb is thwarted. That's a holding call on the rookie Jedrick Wills. So back to midfield here. Baker sends Landry in motion, and Chubb is hit right away there. Nice play by Joe Schobert, and that is a loss of 1, and that loss will get rid of Chubb's X-Factor glowing orange X, I believe, because he had lost yards there. Yep, there it went away. 3rd and 21, but we're down to 5 seconds. They're not going to have to run another play. Browns are going to win this one, folks, 37-10. Huge win, going to 7-4 on the season. And boy, did they absolutely need this one after dropping 2 straight. Big game coming up next week at Tennessee. Anytime you can win in the NFL is a big time. Anytime you can win on the road. There's Karl Joseph. He's your player of the game. 5 solo tackles in that pick 6 in the first quarter. Browns 37, Jaguars 10. Mayfield with a little, not quite a flag plant, but the helmet plant there on the sideline. Cute little camera angle with the rack focus there with the helmet in focus and the stuff in the background out of focus. Cool depth of field work there by the cameraman. So brief look at the post-game stats. We will look at them quickly as we always do. But this one was all Browns pretty much the whole time. Gardner Minshew, I do really like your mustache, and I think you have some potential, but when your team drafts Trevor Lawrence, you're probably going to be a backup. So quick look at the team stats. 471 to 300. And look at that time of possession, 35 to 24. That's exactly what we need here for this Browns offense to hummel right along. So let's look here at the stats. Jaguars, Minshew, 21 of 37, 237, 1 TD, 1 pick, and Lambo had that missed play. There is Baker Mayfield, 21 of 27, 291. Great playing today. No picks, 2 touchdowns. Good job, Bakes. He was sacked 4 times, I believe. Fournette, 15 carries. He had a pretty good day. 3 broken tackles for him. Chubb, 14 broken tackles as he had 161 yards. Look at that breakdown. 161 and 51. That's exactly what you want from your players. There's Eifert, 9 for 88. Westbrook and Chark pretty much out of it. Both of them with 2 drops there. So lots of drops not helping out. Browns, of course, no drops. I can see Landry led him. Beckham, nice play for both of those guys. Hooper, Hunt, and that big play there by Harrison Bryant, that 36-yarder. I forgot about that one. That was a nice play. Defensively speaking, Karl Joseph, of course, player of the game. We'll look at the Jaguars first. 13 tackles for Schobert, including 3 tackles for loss. So he tried his best to avenge his team today. But honestly, there's just not that much talent on the Jaguars roster to go along with Joe Schobert. So for the Browns on defense now, there's Karl Joseph. Delpit and Ward, so a lot of defensive backs leading the tackles all the way down there. You can see all the folks with getting tackles, including Greedy Williams with one assist tackle today. Not a great day tackling for Greedy Williams. Sacks today was one for Myles Garrett, the first play of the game. Picks today, Carl Joseph had that pick 6 early on, which was a nice play. No fumbles, no fumble recoveries, and of course Joseph's touchdown there with the pick 6. So great playing today from him. 5 solo tackles, 4 assists. Kicking the ball 3 for 3 on field goals with Seibert. He only had to kick a long of a 31. Gillen had some great punts, 55-yard average. And Natson was fairly pedestrian in both of his return spots. So that's going to do it today. Huge win, 37-10. The Browns are now 7-4. They're going to head to Tennessee for another AFC South showdown. We'll see you then. This has been Nagy on Sports. Go Browns!